What's up? It's Aidoan. I'm sorry for the wind, and today I'm in the new, freshly built part of the city. That means that there's a lot of high buildings here, like these ones, these ones. Here you can see some children's playground, this kind of thing, and these. Now this playground is pretty modern. You won't see it in any neighborhood in Moscow. It's just in this freshly built one. Now take a look at this parking lot. There's just a huge amount of cars. Cars there, cars there. There's some cars. This is Toyota IQ, like the size of Smart, and it barely parked. Because, like, for example, if you look at this Mazda, it just stands on the corner. This is the main problems of this type of neighborhoods, because you're buying a new flat and it's relatively cheap for Moscow, and that's why a lot of people are buying the houses and there's not too much parking space. Now look at the lighting on the buildings, and here you can find a church. Now this is not a ordinary church, because the roof of the church is lighted with lights. Usually Russian churches have a golden roof on it, but this one is lighted up. It's been built like maybe 1 year ago, so it's freshly built, because most of our churches are being restored from old ones. Well, this one is freshly built. And as you can see, there's like a very beautiful park here where you can walk. Very fresh and very quite nice neighborhood. Very interesting looking type of church here. Some more buildings, and right now it's 8 p.m. so there's like some people on the street. Even though it's dark, it's not too late. Now we are approaching to my favorite part of this part of the city, is the bridge. The thing is that this part of the city is situated right next to Moscow River, and if you want to cross it, then you have to enter the bridge. It looks like that, so it starts here and goes right there, and it's only a pedestrian bridge, so you cannot drive on a car. There are some scooters, electric scooters that you can rent. There's like tens of them, maybe 30, 40 or 50 scooters like that here. And here is the bridge itself. Now as you can see, there's like a lot of people here, and the reason is that on the other side of the river there is a metro station, and that's the main the very important part in every flat that you buy, that it can be near to a metro subway system, or maybe some suburban trains as well, because we are right now at the edge of the city, so it's like the furthest point from a centrum. It feels like this bridge is wide because of the lighting. And here's the view on the park right next to the church and buildings. This part of the bridge is made from concrete. That's why it's even whiter than the part that was before. Now I've been going here on this bridge for already 5 minutes and still didn't achieve the middle of it. It's a pretty long one. Just look at these ropes. Now this is the bank of the river, and right next to it, the dark spot here, is the river itself. Yay! It's Moscow River. I'm not sure that you can see it, but it's there. That's one part, and there's another one. So further there you'll see the lights. In the summer you will see boats parked there, so it's a pretty expensive place to visit. That part, that's like a restaurant, but this one is just a typical ordinary neighborhood. Now as you saw, that the whole the part of the city itself didn't have a lot of people in it, but this bridge is full of people, and that's because like all of them are getting from subway. The thing is that even though it's not so cold outside, because of the river, it's super windy, and I had to put my cap on because it's getting pretty cold. This trading mall was way before this bridge and before this neighborhood behind me, so that was pretty expensive part with pretty expensive shops. So that's why there are boats here, and yeah, you can try to see them. These are the boats, they're standing there, and there's also a helicopter landing place there. Now that blue building is Moscow Oceanarium, one of them, the place where there's like a lot of fish that swims in the swimming pools. Here's some close-up to the boats here, and like this picture is very interesting in like the contrast of wealthiness and just ordinariness. There's the ordinaries, like people with a average income, and there's like wealthiness, like super rich people, and that's a rare place where you can see it in the same spot, right? Now I've been walking now for around 10-15 minutes, so it's a pretty long distance to go to the subway, although the views are very beautiful. It's like Vegas. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm in Vegas. There is even a Ferris wheel here, and this building on the right is one of the mainest exhibition centers in Moscow. There's also a music hall there. Some small shops. Ooh, look at this car, it looks nice. One big strip line, and it's Porsche. Oh! And this is the entrance to the metro. This bridge connects the subway to the main building, so you can go in all trading malls directly through the metro. This ventilation system. Here's another point of view on the Ferris wheel. And here's like the entrance to the metro. It looks a bit different than a regular station. And now I'm wearing a mask. Anyway, that was Idwan, and thank you for tuning in, and see you next time. Bye guys.